kind of late, and I'm in the special truck. And you can go and watch the other video, the special S10. Anyway, don't try to make it quick. Probably won't. But you might have to go back to the double R crime tape, TV, whatever, to understand my next video. But when I was a youngin', right around, it was after I was thinking all that, about the time I was thinking all that other stuff, we lived in the city at that time, and we lived by an old man, and my granddaddy and him were friends, but he was an old man, real old, and he chewed tobacco, wore overalls all the time, looked dirty, and got a spider coming in here. I want to get my special truck there. And his glasses was always dirty, wore old straw hat looking thing. And my granny lived on the other street over from that street. And I'd helped her. She had cleaned off all right there by the road. You know, there was like her fence and then the curb. And I'd helped her clean up all that, and it looked just good, you know, and got it all clean. Well, his, it was kind of clean, but then there was some old bushy things out there. And I didn't know what they were, but I just didn't think he had enough strength to cut them down. Or couldn't see them. Because he'd be out there hoeing around all this stuff. But he wouldn't ever cut it down. And I thought he couldn't see it. Or he just wasn't strong enough to cut it down. But my granddaddy kept his hoes sharp. He had good tools, and he sharpened his hoes. And he about cut a tree down with it. Well, granddaddy was at work. I was out there playing. And I got to thinking I was going to do something good for the old man. Because he didn't really like me. And after what I did, he really didn't like me. Well, I took it on myself to get that hoe out of Granddaddy's shop and go out there. And I was going to help him out with them things that was growing up. Now, I didn't get them all cut down. I got a bunch of them cut down. I think I left 3 I couldn't get. I got tired. And I thought he was going to be proud. Well, when Granddaddy got all work and come home, time Granddaddy pulled up, I seen him. I ain't never seen that man come across that road that fast. And he wasn't pointing out there and just pointing and looking all crazy. I thought he was going to be proud, but he didn't look happy. Well, he better let it, he left. And Granddaddy went hollering for me out there. I thought they playing with my Tonka truck, my Dozers and stuff. Out in the little pecan orchard. Granddaddy didn't sound too happy neither. I got over there. Come to find out, long story short, this was, I think it was cabbage or some kind of stuff that grows up. I ain't sure what kind of stuff it was, but it was a vegetable that goes in a garden. But Granddaddy was finna tear my butt up, but my granddaddy was nice about it. He was good to me. He asked me why I did what I did. And I just told him, I said, you know, I didn't think the man I was helping him out. We cut my daddy's mama and daddy's stuff over at her house. That'd be my granddaddy Wood, Granny Wood. And he figured out that I was trying to help the man. But I really cut the man's garden stuff down, whatever them things were. But they look rude. Well, Granddaddy went over and talked to him. Then we wound up going. I don't know if it was that weekend, but to the farmer's market and buying him a whole bunch of that stuff and taking to him. But the moral of the story is all young'uns ain't being mean. Sometimes they mean well. So, this Double R, I appreciate y'all. I'm really surprised. And if you can, subscribe, share, and like if you feel like it. And Double R checking out. And until next time, y'all figure it out. Lord bless.